Yes, obviously this is a very thorny topic, and let me acknowledge that workers in Ghana have played a very crucial role in bringing our country to the levels and stage that we find ourselves. And we, as government, we are very appreciative of the role of workers, and we'll continue to do our best to improve the conditions of salaries and benefits of workers in Ghana. The good book has said that the laborer is worth his wages. So whatever we can all do to make the Ghanaian worker a happier worker is also an objective of government. So let me put it that way, except that the reality too is that sometimes the available resources do not allow government to push to the levels that workers may expect government to be able to do. Let me just react to a few things. In 2020, we all know the COVID situation that came, but government kept faith with public workers and did not lay off even a single worker, even though we almost had zero productivity in that year. I mean, the entire economy grew by 0.4%. So we all know what we went through as a country. We were not alone. We know the global situation that COVID really sunk every economy into. Then in 2021, of course, we were just coming out of the COVID situation. So government pleaded with workers to also reciprocate the good faith that government showed in 2020. And then we agreed on 4% increment in the salaries and compensations of workers. And then also in 2022, we did about 8% for workers. So the demand for TUC that they are not going to accept anything below the inflationary rate is clearly a legitimate claim to make as a starter or as an announcement towards any possible negotiation for possible increment of worker salaries in the country. So that's a legitimate claim to make, except that as we all know, we will all have to understand the reality of what we are all confronted with and see what we can do. Something, and I heard one of the contributors talking about Ghana achieving revenue targets last year, like 2021, GRA even exceeded a 57 billion target and did 57.2 billion. But the fact is that 30 billion of all that was collected in 2021, which is about 52.6%, went into compensation or payment of worker salary. So if you are collecting 57 and you are giving 30 billion to workers, what is left, which is about the 27 billion, is what must take care of all other commitments of government. We are talking about interest payments and amortization, which government cannot do anything about. We have to commit to pay them. We are talking about statutory payments, which government has to pay. We are talking about government flagship programs. We are talking about CAPEX, infrastructure, and all kinds of other obligations that the government will have to handle. So it's not like government is insensitive. If you look at what is available, and I had Article 71 holders, something, if you check the percentage of Article 71 holders on the compensation basket is 0.05. Something, I don't know if I'm online. But
I heard that. What's the point? What's the point of that? What's the point of that?
0.05%.
Yeah, what's the point of that?
What is the
point?
Yes, the point is that even though people have pointed to Article 71 holders as a group of people